So let's get back to this conversation. So the question I asked before was, if you meditate, pray, journal, and you still feel like nothing in your life is moving, I need you to hear this. You're not blocked. You're hesitating. Okay. So the first question I want to say is this, to go with the questions that we asked before. How spiritual people use healing to avoid decisions. So basically, when you do your dark night of the soul and you go through your healing process, because whatever that may be, we think about all the why this happened, right? And we don't take accountability for the stuff that we do, because it's a cause and effect, a reaction. For every action is a reaction, just simple as that. That's the best way I can put that. And with that being stated, we avoid the decisions because we like, oh, I don't want to go through that again. Oh, you're not really learning the lesson because you're not doing the real shadow work within yourself to understand that, okay, that happened, that was an experience. Now I have to move on because there's more experiences. So we avoid decision making because of our healing. We just have in the back of my head, I just don't want to do that again, or I don't want to go through that again. So that's the biggest question to that part. How waiting for signs become a stall pattern. So basically, like, whoever your people of your understanding is, okay, we'll see the signs. We'll see, oh, I see the butterfly, I see the dragonfly, I see the rabbit, I see X, Y, and Z, and we be like, oh, you know how when you go to play double dutch and you jump in and out like, oh, should I do it? Should I not do it? Should I not do it? That's the star. We got to get out of that. If you see the sign, go for what the sign is and just go and do it. Like they say, just do it. Just simple as that. You don't know what's on the other side of the door until you go through the door. Also, when your intuition gets quiet, we don't act. We have all the thoughts in the world. It'll be every sign in the book. And we still question what we ask, whatever your God or your understanding is, to show us. And we don't move. So that's it. So when it say, what I'm going to tell you is this. The universe doesn't reward contemplation. It rewards movement. Okay? So you have to start moving. You have to start going through them doors, because you ask for the door to be open and you're procrastinating and you're not moving. And the universe is like, well, she asked me for this. He or she asked me for this. And now we don't know what it is that you acting like you don't know what it is that you trying to do. So I'm going to say this, and I want you to understand this. If you're feeling stuck, it does not mean that you're broken, okay? Sometimes being stuck, it just means, you're at a decision point and you have to figure out whether to go right or left. Whatever right and left may be for you, you might have to stop. You know, like when you go to cross the street and you see the cars coming back and forth and you got to look right and left. You have to go straight when it's time for you to go. I think a lot of us stay at the light too long and we miss our opportunities. So with that being stated, we definitely got to start moving forward. It's 2026. A lot of things that you have asked about, a lot of things that you requested in prayer. You want to become a millionaire. You want to have forward movement in love, whatever it may be. You have to start moving forward. We cannot stay stuck where we are. Who did what to us, what we did to ourselves. Everything is going to work out in your favor. And I just feel like once we get past these things, we'll be fine. A lot of our nervous systems are not regulated, and we're still in flight or fight mode, and a lot of us are in hurt and not understanding why we had to go through this. But what I tell people is this: every test gives you a testimony. And one thing I also want to lead off with this, because I spoke about this earlier, is faith without work will not be able to lead you where you want to go. Okay, so you have to have that mustard seed faith. That mustard seed faith is going to take you a long way. And don't worry about what happened in the past, because the past is the past. But if you like this content, I want you to subscribe, like, and follow. And we're going to continue to talk about this on Conversations with Vicky.